Hey everyone, welcome to our live session today with Miss Raman. I would like to welcome her from the core of my heart. Hey Raman, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you people there? It's a great pleasure to be with you today.
Thank you very much. We are honored. So Raman, let's introduce yourself with the viewers.
So, I have a teaching experience of total 19 years. I started off as a computer engineering teacher because I did my BTech in computers and then masters in computers. So, earlier I was working as a lecturer in this particular department in the college. And after a few years, I plunged into this IELTS training, and I myself cleared IELTS with the overall 8.5 bands, with a 9 in reading, 8.5 in listening, 8 in writing, and 7.5 in speaking. So this was a journey which I think was very exciting, and I've learned a lot in this journey, which I would like to share with you all.
Perfectly fine. Thank you, Raman. So in our today's video, what my motive was that we like to let our viewers know some tips and tricks about IELTS speaking. So I'll be asking you a quick 5 tips for IELTS speaking, and your time starts right away.
Okay. So my tip number 1 is you should relax during your examination. The first mistake that the students do, that they panic, and in the state of panic they make a lot of blunders and unknowingly which they don't realize even after the examination. So first of all, we should be in a completely relaxed. Second thing which I would suggest to my viewers is that whenever the question is asked you in part 1, like they ask you, do you study, or are you working, and do you like your job? So in these type of questions, they should always add why at the end. They will not ask you why, but you should add why. It means you don't have to answer these questions in one line. You have to explain it. You have to explain them. Explain the answer that I am pursuing this particular job and I really love this job, and maybe more you can say ideas or more information regarding this particular question. So this is the second important thing which they should take care while the speaking examination. And the
So
third,
all you are trying to say, So all you are trying to say is that there should be reasoning with our answers, right?
yeah, you should elaborate your answer till the point the examiner doesn't stop you or he switches over to the next question. So this means this will show that you have ample ideas and you have ample vocabulary words, which and you have no dearth of the, you can say, words using which you want to express it. So you have. So this is how you should keep on speaking until the examiner stops.
Good.
This is what my suggestion is. Yeah. And the third one is the students, they should do a lot of practice before the examination, because 25% of the marks on which your speaking is assessed is your fluency. And fluency is developed, I'll give you a strategy on how to develop your fluency, because when the students go to your institutes, your speaking is just taken once and then you come home and you don't have any practice. So once a day is not enough according to me. So I'll share my personal experience, how I used to practice during my speaking, like while preparing for my speaking. Everybody has a smartphone now, and there's a facility which is called the record facility. So what I will suggest the students, that they should think they should take one cue card and they should record that cue card. First of all, they should take 1 minute to like list down the points which they want to explain in that particular cue card, and then they should record it. After recording, they should hear it. You will yourself get to know where you are making problems, where you are making errors, and where you are lagging, where you find yourself short of ideas. Then practice again, you prepare it again, practice it again. So only after 2-3 efforts, you will be fluent in particular topic and you will gain confidence in the further cue cards. This is my tip number 3, which is I think very important. And tip number 4 is never repeat your words. Your vocabulary should not be repeated. Like
Mhm.
some students start explaining, I love swimming and I also love this, I also love this. So one word should not be repeated. You should have the list of synonyms with you. And for that, from my personal experience, I have made a list of 30 to 35 topics. On those topics only the speaking as well as writing is formed. So if the students have that particular list, they can prepare the vocabulary beforehand and then they can practice that vocabulary. So list of synonyms is very important. Repetition should not be there in your speaking, not in your writing also. This is the tip number 4. And tip number 5 is that your grammar should not be wrong at any point of time. So you should take utmost care of your polishing your grammar skills. And for that, only 5 to 6 rules are taken care of while answering your questions in the speaking section. So grammar should, because 25% of the marks is also like granted for your grammar. So any grammar mistakes, you will lose your marks.
All right.
These
So
are your basic 5 tips.
Thank you, Raman, for sharing all of your experiences with us. And as you are well aware that the purpose of this video conversation was just to aware or just to spread the knowledge of different IELTS instructors. And you are my first guest, so I'm really obliged to have you with me. Inshallah, we'll be taking you again on the calls.
Sure, anytime. I'll be happy to share my experience with the students. And one thing which I would like to say them in the end is that they should consider that it is not a big task to achieve. Because when we create a big thing that it can't be achieved, it is very difficult to gain 7 bands or 6.5, then we lose 50% of our confidence. So the first and foremost thing is that you should have confidence in yourself that this is not something unachievable. Many people have achieved, and you can also with your hard work and with your consistent effort.
Perfect. That's the motivation tip for all of us, right?
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Raman, for joining us. Inshallah, in our next video, we'll be discussing some quick writing tips with you for the writing task too.
Sure.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, same here. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye.